I'm sure a few of you have replaced outer sills on a Mini before, and I bet some of you are pretty quick. But let's see how long it takes me to fit a pair with the original ones already removed and no rust repairs needed. Right, let's start the clock. Now, I do like a bargain, and genuine heritage Mini panels are not cheap. So I was chuffed when I won this near side outer sill on eBay for half the price of a new one. Now I need a jacking point. I have this pattern part one, but I want a genuine heritage part. The postage for one jacking point is ridiculous, but it just so happens the Mini Sport will be at the 2017 International Mini Meet in Ireland, and they're offering a click and collect service. Perfect. The problem is, I don't have a Mini on the road at the moment. My best option is to patch up the Mark 1. It needs a bit of welding for the MOT, oh, and an engine. In the meantime, I've made the sill fit the rear subframe mounting panel a little better, and I wanted to remove these holes that were meant for the factory tie-down brackets that I'm not going to fit. To do this, I've made these natty little filler plates, and I will weld them in as carefully as I can as not to distort the sill. The good news is the welding is done on the Mark 1 and it now has an 1100cc engine. The bad news is I seem to have decided this is the perfect time to do a complete rewire. With a fresh MOT but no time for a meaningful shakedown, we loaded up and started our trip to Westport, Ireland. An overnight stop in Anglesey really got us into the mood for the event, as every hotel car park was crammed with Minis awaiting the morning ferry to Dublin. Going in the basement. No, not in the basement, was it? It's the bilges.
Dungeon.
Into that one. The red, behind the red, in front of the red Mini. I'll get the cars over here. Minis from all over Europe, everywhere.
James, if he's off Boston, we wait till he's
And we've made it. What a beautiful place. As soon as we made camp, the entertainment began.
I'm so happy to be here. It was a delicious arrangement. Everything looks very fine so far.
My favourite things during the event were the treasure hunt and the fuel economy run, where we explored the local area, and it was stunning.
Thank you.
Okay, I have my heritage jacking point, and I've saved about a £5 in postage. It's obvious where the jacking point goes in relation to the outer sill, but you need to stick your finger in the hole to hold it in place so that when you remove the outer sill, you know where to weld it to the inner sill. I also drilled some holes ready for some plug welds. Another opportunity arose to save some money on postage. This time it was the Mini Cooper Register's National Mini Cooper Day, held at Bewley Motor Museum in the New Forest. This time I was in convoy with the Isle of Wight Mini Owners Facebook group, and I was after an offside outer sill.
Thank you very much, appreciate that.
Second in casting. How many 30?
Now I wanted to protect the insides of the sill from future corrosion by coating everything in this Rust Buster epoxy mastic. But before I do this, I needed to mask up the areas I plan to plug weld. However, I will give these a coat of weld through primer just before I weld everything up.
might have blown a fuse.
Once the flange was spot welded, I could plug weld the lower section to the floor. These needed grinding down and finishing off with a flat disc before a good coat of etch primer. Stop the clock! Stop the clock!
I know, it's kind of taking the piss. It really shouldn't have taken that long. Anyway, do you like my t-shirt? Got it from aseriesclothing.com. Quite apt, I think. Well, the whole idea of building Bernie was so I could do these sort of international mini-meets in luxury and style, but it was great fun in the Mark 1 anyway. So I'm going to have to get this one ready. If I carry on at this rate, it's never going to happen, is it? So next year's international mini-meet is in Portugal. As much as I'd like to do it, I can't really afford the ferry fare to Portugal, and that £1,000 I could spend on getting him sorted out. The year after that, it's in Bristol, I believe, in the UK. So that's 2019. So surely I can get Bernie done by 2019. Hang on, I've heard that somewhere before.
The goal, we've got to have a goal. The 2016 international mini-meet. It's December now, 2014. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Right. Turn the camera off, better do some work.
So no, seriously, this time I've got to do it, haven't I? I'm going to keep my promise, and Bernie's going to make it to Bristol in 2019. The clock is ticking. If I don't make it, I might as well just scrap him. No. Woo. See you next episode.